Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Lamar Jackson's best friend. The offense's best friend. Todd Monkens' unsung best friend. Now, I was thinking about this today, after everything had happened earlier. And I was saying, one thing all offensive coaches love in the NFL. I don't care if it's Andy Reid, Sean Payton, Todd Monken. They love running backs. They love backs. And I was saying that with Greg Roman, he was in love with Patrick Ricard. But here's my thing. I think Todd Monken is going to be using Gus and JK a lot more than we are going to be giving him credit for. And what I mean by that is, one thing we have not been seeing that both of them have shown the ability to do at a high level is receiving the ball out of the backfield. That means wheel routes, digs, screens, all those nice things that other elite running backs do. I'm going to give you the perfect running back that I could see him trying to kind of get the ball in his hands like that. Austin Eckler for JK. And the craziest thing is, anytime JK is not on the field and he needs a blow and he needs oh my God, I need a quick rest, Gus Edwards is the one ready to tote the rock. And I'm expecting Todd Monken to do exactly that, especially when the game's waning moments. That's where I think also Gus is going to get his yards. Because I already told y'all, I think we're going to be blowing people out. And I think that they're not going to be able to key in on one player. Because what I feel like Todd Monken is going to do is he's going to be using those running backs to create mayhem in the backfield with a weapon and a quarterback that's like Lamar Jackson. And then you have the wide receivers on the outside in case of blitz. Big tight end in the middle that you can get the ball to in case of congestion. You know what I mean? Like when they're congesting the line, you just need to get the ball up somewhere. Trusted tight end, safety blanket. Bro, and we're not even talking about likely. So specifically speaking for the running backs, JK last year, coming back from injury, the second time, showed patience, he showed timing, and he showed burst. The only thing that was missing was his long ball speed. That was it. And I think that Todd Monken notices that also. And I think he is going to be looking to take full advantage of that, right? All season long. Because I'll tell you this right now, the Ravens are not just going to stop fully running the ball. Look, I already told y'all. I said that I feel like Lamar's going to throw for roughly 5,000 yards receiving. Passing, right? And that, a lot of people saying, well, if that's true, that's not going to be much running the ball. No. I think a lot of his yards are going to be coming from wide open receivers down the field or yak at the line of scrimmage, because Todd Monken is going to try to get the ball out of Lamar's hands and into the hands of his playmakers. And when you have J.K. Dobbins in the backfield, when you have Gus Edwards in the backfield, when you have Lamar in the middle screaming, hike, then you're having chaos, lightning in a bottle, and there's only so much you could do as a defense. J.K. wants the rock. I already told y'all, I don't think he's going to be, next year he's going to have 1,400 yards rushing. No. I do not see that happening. What I do see happening is JK rushing for about 1,100 yards rushing. And then adding on that an additional 600 to 700 yards receiving for next year. I think J.K. approaches a 1,800 total yards or from scrimmage yards next season. I think he approaches that number. And I think Gus, when the game starts winding down, they're going to say, Gus, take us home. And the one thing that you've learned about Gus is even in the waning moments, he's viable to break one, bust one wide open. All of a sudden, we're just running out the clock. Gus up the middle for 52 yards. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, they're about to score again. That's what we have in these players. That's what we're going to have in this offense. That's what Monken's going to have at his disposal. And I'm looking forward to it. I was even thinking, I'm like, one thing every offensive coach loves are running backs. Even if the team or the organization or the league devalues the position, offensive coaches love running backs. They love it. You know why? Because they like to be able to know that they can run the ball and milk out the clock when they need to. And also somebody in the backfield that can, if things are blocked right, hit their head on the goal post. And J.K. Dobbins can do that. But like I said before, because I was even thinking, I'm like, I think that they're going to use them in the receiving game. Go back and look at some of the highlights of especially Gus. Gus's hands are so underrated. I was looking at film, watching Gus Edwards go up the sideline and make a jumping catch over a defender, between two defenders, bring it in, and I'm like, holy crap. He's a 3-down back too. So we have 2 3-down backs. And we have a scat back backing them up that can play special teams also. Look, I know it kind of seems a little crazy, but I really do believe this. I believe Lamar gets close to 5,000, if not 5,000 passing yards next season. And I think that J.K. puts up about 1,100 yards rushing. But his receiving yards is what you guys are going to be wanting to watch. Because I think that when they put that ball in his gut and he pulls back for RPO, the ball can go right back to J.K. in the passing game. And I think that when Lamar keeps the ball, when they all go like this when he's doing the RPO. And as soon as Lamar keeps it, they all go like this because they're like, okay, he might pass. But then he might pass it to J.K., who, if blocked properly, could go for 30, 40, 50 yards. And now he's another year removed from the injury. I'm telling y'all, a big receiving threat for next season, mark my words, going to be J.K. Dobbins or even Gus Edwards. The running backs are going to be incorporated into this passing game. And I truly do think that is where J.K. is going to shine, because there's only so much bodies on the field. And if they start incorporating, this is why everything I say is connected. This is why I said Lamar gets at least 800 yards rushing, because as soon as J.K. starts killing people, that linebacker has to follow him, or that safety has to follow him. And guess who that leaves wide open up the gut? Lamar Jackson, if everybody else is covered. And let me tell you something right now. We've already seen it. It's very difficult to catch Lamar Jackson in the open field. And he will it's not only hard to catch him, he'll make it difficult for you to tackle, much less rally to him to stop him from getting all the yards he can, then running out of bounds or hitting his head on the goalpost. So for next season, guys, open your eyes. Open your eyes. And I'm telling you, J.K. and Gus, passing yards, together, combined, I'll probably put them at about 900 yards receiving between the two of them. Mark my words. I'm telling you, for next season, that's what I got. Why? They're going to be the coach's favorite assets. And I'm telling y'all see what coaches, even with Roman, when a coach has a favorite player or like the way that they do things or like the way that they can use them, they give them the ball all the time. Alvin Kamara for Sean Payton. Darren Sproles for Sean Payton. Jamal Charles for Andy Reid. LaShawn McCoy for Andy Reid. And remember, Andy Reid's a pass-first guy. So is Peyton Manning. Sean Payton. So get ready. I think it's going to be fireworks out of the backfield next year between J.K., Gus, and our electrifying quarterback, Lamar Jackson. And that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You know we have fun over here, but it's rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Leave a comment. I love the comments. Just be respectful, and we have no problems. And if you would like to donate to this channel, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code for the Cash App for all donations. Okay, you can also find it in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Also up right now is the Patreon. What do you get if you get the Patreon? You can talk to me directly. That's what you get to do. And you can also get access to the Discord, access to questions from subscribers, access to the ability to win free merch, and access to the Fantasy Football League. You know where I'm coming from, which will be a prize for next season. And before I go any further, I want to welcome Chocolate Lady Cap for becoming a patron of the Wunderkind Show. Yes. I also want to thank Tracy for becoming a patron of the Wunderkind Show. Yeah. I also want to thank Isaac Barney for becoming a patron for the Wunderkind Show. And I also want to thank Miss Too Much for becoming a patron of the Wunderkind Show. I'm telling y'all have no idea. We are trying to build a community, #Team Wunderkind, and you guys are making it possible. So thank you for your investment. Thank you for entrusting me with your monetary funds for trying to build this platform. We're going to build something special. You just wait and watch. But once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. The show's Nitro signing off, and as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.